Okay, good morning. Okay, let's quick I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Anjum Satar. I'm working with University last 10 years, more than 10 years now. And I'm also teaching at University Bradford and Leeds. And I'll try my best to meet your expectation. If you have any question during delivery, so please always ask. So I do practice in accounts. Teaching last 12, 13 years now. And before I used to work for British Gas, work in logistics. So I'll carry on embedding some examples, to clear the concept during the delivery. Yeah? So please always feel free. If any point not clear, we'll try our best, to go and explain more in detail. Okay. So,
Okay.
yes, Keith, where you from? What you done? What you doing?
Okay. Just give me a minute of a minute.
So,
So I'm Keith. I'm from Kenya. I'm planning. I'm not doing anything currently. I'm planning to start a business later on after this.
great.
So that's why I joined this course. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Well
Yeah.
done. Wishes and let's we'll start. Hope other will join us. Few people will.
The other people.
Yes, we have few people supposed to join us, but we'll see.
Okay.
If they join us, some of them
Okay.
they carry on listening
Okay.
record. So first we'll
Okay.
discuss the unit content, what we're supposed to learn.
Uh-huh.
Can can you see?
No, not really. I can't see. Oh, no, I can see. Thank you.
Okay, so hope you can see now the unit 46 contents.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So this is level 5, 15 credit unit. And the aim of this unit really to develop understanding about if you want your careers in HR, working at providing training in team and team management. That's the key, the element of this unit. So if we look, the title of the unit is about developing individuals. So we can look around their career development. We're looking at teams. Team mean we had one of the great scholar and founder of General Motor, Ford as well. So Ford, uh, Henry Ford said, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. If really we want success, we have to work in teams. Teams help, to create more productivity, and we learn from each other. So in our organization is artificial person. Organization should care about its people and provide them opportunity to grow. That's the key, which we can look around, and every individual and teams working towards achieving the organization objective. Then we have learning outcome, which will carry on learning. So we have LO1, which is learning outcome, appraise the use of high performance working and the culture to support sustainable business performance. So when we looking the performance, we look three areas in time, in cost, in quality. So performance not only somebody performed well and the cost went down, but we look the quality of the service because ultimately in the long run this will bring the productivity to organization. That's which we look. Okay, LO2 is evaluate the way which performance. So each lesson will go through one LO, one learning outcome. Lesson 2 will go through LO2. Lesson 3 will go through LO3, which is about training and development. And lesson 4, which will go through personal development, professional development, CPDs, PDP, personal development, all in through reflection. Then if we look when we do each learning outcome, we've been given the indicative content, what the keyword, what we're supposed to learn. Yes. So we are looking here approaches of developing and supporting strategies. The strategy mean action plan. Competitive advantage is mean the company have advantage over other organization. Improving implies relation. If we relationship with implies is good, ultimately bring the more productivity. Not so that's why there is a program called Undercover Boss is on the YouTube is good to watch. So that will help us to enhance understanding about, because the bosses make the plan, but sometimes it's not work. So we always see think globally, act locally. We can think whole world your business, but you have to act locally. You can act locally if you understand the culture, the norm, the value, the way people understand, interpret the thing. So high performance work in HR, which we look, and we go through the characteristic of an high performance organization and working, how we can benefit of this. It's reduce the cost, bring the more productivity. Barriers are the difficulty sometimes culturally we have, which we'll try to adjust. And selling concept, how we can increase the performance and sell ethically. Ethics is called moral principle, not really cheating to the people, putting themselves in the customer's shoes and looking according to the customer eyes and delivering according to the customer taste. So culture, as we said, norms and value in our organization, we have to develop the like in Google is hiring people all over the world, giving them 40% time just the thinking. Doesn't matter whatever you believe, whatever your uh, ethnicity, whatever where you come from. Ultimately, if your idea is productive and viable, we can take, because ultimately this will bring the performance to organization and increase the productivity in our organization. So that is quite good. So always good to be in a home and host country, home where you from and host where you do business. So you understand the culture of those and quite good too. So that's which will be our overall discussion will cover all these key points. Any question?
No, I'm good. I think it's clear now.
Thank you. And now we look within our slides and we'll carry on looking in. As we mentioned, the unit contents, indicative content, what we're supposed to learn in our unit, and we'll go through key concept team. Of course, there is a group and team. When we'll say group of people, if we'll go out and just smoke together, don't have really any objective at the end what we want to achieve. But the team have objective mean end result what we want to achieve. Together we can achieve more. Of course, we can look around the productivity, and when we say high performance working, practices can be defined as the practices that be shown improve the organization capacity to effective attract, select, hire, develop, retain high performance personnel. Because Steve Jobs can play and change the Apple. And we can think about why not Nokia many years in business, not really sustain it. They not change themselves. So we have to think about why not. Yes. So because why we not empower to the people, why we not listen it, why we not understand the environment and the culture. So high performance working is one of the collective better than the average workforce. So it consists of the employees smarter and well equipped. So we have to smarter, well equipped. You have to give them all the tool, training and development. So organization, we can look around effectively and effortly, we can put the cultures in place in our organization where people don't afraid and we have the employees' voices to be heard. Developing individual teams and organization involve the approaches to enhance the capability. What is meant by capability and competency? Capability mean ability to do something. If you pass your driving test, you're capable. That's why you have a driving license. But you're not competent. So that's why newly passed driver need to play the newly passed plate on the car because we can make mistake. When you do again things, you become your performance carry on improving. So when you being given the chance, so we can look around the unit cover, the selecting personnel, team dynamic. We can look around personal development, PDP. Each of us really, we can't really say perfect. Whatever the skill and knowledge we have, it can be outdated because we have AI, artificial intelligence, we have a blockchain, we have different technology reports carry on coming. So the knowledge we have, it can be outdated in a few years time, so we have to do upskilling. Yes, research skill will carry on doing, carry on improving. And of course, we have to work. It doesn't matter where we, because now is quite um world became a global village. In the global village, really, we need to interact with the people. We have need interpersonal skills. So effective team development involve the various strategies to improve collaboration, performance, and team building activities. Clearly, communication channel need to be conflict resolution. So we need a knowledge about conflict management. Yes, we can be different or different opinion, but putting into the prospective way we can achieve the organization objective. Regular team meetings, improving trust between team. Trust is the key. Because if you don't have a team trust between each other, the team not share the ideas. Okay. So organization development key focus enhance overall performance, health, and ultimately interventions. If we have to culturally change, we have to look around the leadership. Leader, anyone who has the power to influence another is the leader. Manager is the managed day in and out. So that's really we need to be decision making. When we say decision making is means selecting the best course of action. Only we can select it when we have a good data, good information, and then of course the team opinion. Okay, so of course when we developing the teams, and ultimately it's help you to achieve the objective, and we have to develop the strategies and the framework, which we look different types of strategies how we can improve in the following lesson as well. And it's a continuous improvement, never look so it's a continuous learning. One of the great scholars said either you're 80 or 20. If you stop learning, you're older, otherwise you're not older. So it's a continuous process. Okay, so we can look around. We have the author is called Maslow. He was the humanist. He gave the approach of, so sometimes we say, come on, why you not sending kids to school? Why they going and working at the young age? But the reason is they are working because their basic needs not fulfilled. If you don't have a food, you don't have, then of course we can't really look around. Why we can, how we can say them? So first thing, according to the Maslow, then it's called need theory. We need to understand the people basic need. Then they have a group need, then they have a social need. Yes, because people want all. So during COVID-19, basic needs were fulfilled, but the social needs wasn't. So that's why it was a crucial. So we have to look around in this theory. Maslow is called needs theory. The basic needs of implies that organization help them to achieve higher level of motivation and self-actualization. If the people are not motivated, they're not going to work. Like if the chef is not motivated and if the boss is not treating, so like here, because we have to create a culture in our organization. If you are the manager, you make cup of tea for your workers, what will be the motivation level of your employee? Oh, such a nice boss, make uh, giving me cup of tea. Yes, make cup of tea for me. So ultimately this will increase the motivation. So you have to think about, according to the Maslow, we have to adequate salary, safe working condition, opportunity of growth. If we provide, welcome Brian. Yeah, okay, thanks for joining. Morning. Okay, so then we have one of the scholar is called Bruce Tuckman. He gave the theory of team building. So team building theory, he said team goes from the stages and the phases, and then the team can be developed. Otherwise, it can't be the team. So he said first thing is norming, forming, storming, and performing. So he said the team goes first, forming, know each other's. We have sometime is a conflict with storming. Then we can establish the norming, and then for working effectively is a performing. So forming, storming, norming, and performing. So these are how many stage of team? These are the 4 stages according to Bruce Tuckman. Yes. And Maslow said we need to identify the needs, and then we can look around the team according to the Bruce Tuckman, forming, storming, norming, and performing, and then we can say a team can be adjourned. Okay, then Belbian. Belbian is one of the authors. He said the roles in the team. Your roles can be coordinator in the team. You can be a coordinator. You coordinate people. You can be implementer. You can be plant. You can be help assessing these tasks in line with the. We can look around. The plant role is someone who is innovative and creative. So we'll go through these team roles, and then we have other authors, Patrick's and various others. So look around the reaction, learning, behavior, and result. Ultimately, this also help to improve the performance in the organization, which we look these authors more in detail in the following lesson. So please, you can carry on asking if any question, any point not clear. High performance work and organization culture is the key. That's we need to be developed. So your organization structure need to be clear role and responsibility. So sustainability means meeting the needs of current generation without compromising the needs of the future generation. You focus on 3 P's: profit, planet, and people. So 3 P's for sustainability. We earn profit, we care about our people, care about planet. If we polluting environment, what will be happen? We can't in the business. So that's which we need to be look around. So that is quite crucial in any organization. Implies involvement. Yes, we involve implies. Skill development, performance management. We have clearly appraisal. We appraise the people. We reward system. Reward paid according to the piece rate, not everyone fixed, everyone putting in the same shoes. No, if someone performing well, you should give them salary well. Yes, giving them productivity. So that's we need to be look around reward system, working design. So we have to design the job enrichment, autonomy, respect. You can manage yourself as long you're giving the productivity, doesn't matter. So we need to be look around these, which we'll go through. There is other model called resource-based view model. When we're looking the performance, we're looking in financial, we're looking in people, we can look around 3 resources. Financial resource, yes. We call 3 M's as well: men, material, and money. Any business, we need manpower, we need material asset, and we need money. Yes, and we need to be managed care. Ultimately, if we manage well, it brings the competitive advantage in our organization. So otherwise, competitive advantage can't. Human capital theory. This theory, it says you invest in the human and training development. Those organizations develop money, invest money on the human. Most important asset in any organization is the human being. If you have a good human being and skilled workforce, ultimately this will bring more productivity. Then ability, motivation, and opportunity model suggests that the employee's performance is best when they have ability. Let's say you have ability, but you don't have a motivation because the culture of the organization is abusive. They not create, the performance culture. So ultimately, you have ability, but you can't perform it because your motivation low. And ultimately, if you have motivation, you have ability, but you're not being given an opportunity to contribute, you're not being selected and not being asked, so you can't really perform well. So that's we need to be look around in our organization. We have to create the opportunity for the people so we can carry on. So definition important in organization cultures. Culture means norms, value, the way we do the things is crucial, which we can look around different cultural model. We have, second, and we have various Hofstede cultural dimension. He worked in IBM, IBM organization, and he gave different dimension of culture. So we can look around different dimension, the norm, the value, the basic underlying exemption of each. And Hofstadter, he's saying power distance. So in different culture, we have a different power distance, individualism and vective. Like if you see any Pepsi and Coke advert in some country, whole family sitting together eating food, and the young is asking grandparent, give me Pepsi or Coke. So this represents the culture, collectivism culture, yes, family culture. We have to look around those cultures. We have to advertise accordingly. So you have to look around uncertainty avoidance. These are different cultural dimensions, which is Hofstadter gave this model, which we look in details, and that's help if we understand the culture. Integration of high performance culture. Example of integration implies empowerment. You give empower to implies continuous learning, reward system that need to be in place in our organization. If we have, that bring more productivity in our organization. Any question? Any point? If you have,
No.
we have a Google high performance culture, which we mentioned earlier. Because why we have, they have a continuous learning, staff well-being, innovation culture. So they are focusing on Google involvement ultimately, 20% or 40% time spending on the project, passionate about the fostering the creative and bringing the ideas, just thinking, bringing new ideas. Okay, so we can look around the opportunity then professional development through the workshops and the courses. Performance management system, reward system, regular feedback. Feedback is a feed forward. We can look around reward system is high performance, high reward. You can earn million, you can earn thousand. It's up to you. As you perform well, you bring ideas, you get more money. Yes, economy is an opportunity that's been given into. Uh, so ultimately, what will be happen? The appraisal of the organization culture demonstrates the critical role and sustainable performance. We can look around ultimately this integrated approach. You have to look around the short term and the long term perspective, not just the short term. So then we can look around different cultures, organization. We have in if we look, the different clan cultures, which is focus on the family, like environment, collaboration implies. Sometimes some country, their family, their daughters, sons, everyone's in that organization. So some organizations know the founder not really want to be own staff, own family to bring in the organization. They bring creative people, doesn't matter where their background. We can look around market culture, result oriented according to the market. General Electrical company, when you think about McDonald, structure, control, defined, formal. So think globally, act locally. Different food in different countries, McDonald all over the world. So development culture, encourage learning and growth, personal development, 3 M's, which we can look around the company. The purpose driven cultures, the purpose, you have the goal, you have the purpose, then you can give the performance measure it. Implies empowerment, implies encourage to take initiative and involve the decision making. You have a suggestion box in the organization. You're sending people on the courses. You're giving them off the job, on the job training. You have a performance management system. 360-degree in maths. What is a 360-degree in a math? Whole circle. So you don't perform only senior will junior. So performance come from all the background. Even the cleaner will give you the feedback. External people give you the feedback. All the point-based system. If every area you're exceeding, you will get reward of. and you've been given? Are you promotion and your performance related pay, reward system? Strong communication effective. You involve the people in effective communication. You carry on delivering and for giving them information. Focus on innovation and creative work-life balance and implies nowadays biggest issue is mental health issues. You have to create a fun. You have to create a culture. Ultimately, remote working now. Look at the technology. We're not really pushing people every morning. You come for a meeting because that ultimately this will be demotivate people. And ultimately, the productivity can be dropped. Okay, so benefit increase the job satisfaction, will increase the productivity, improve the skill. It will be higher level of innovation. Greater the autonomy is the lower implies turnover. Absentee, less people will be absent if they are motivated. They love to go for work then. Better work-life balance. Of course, if an organization, they have a gym at work, they have a child nursery at work, they have a school at work, they have swimming pools at work, because ultimately this will people mental health issues to address, and that's bring the competitive advantage for organization. Resistant to change, of course some people don't want to change it, but you have to create culture, unfreeze them, change and refreeze like an ice cube taking out from the fridge. It's melt into the water, and then it you can put it back into the fridge. It can become ice cube again. So you have to look around the trust, transparency, communication, inefficiencies. We have to look around the limited resources, and budget need to be given accordingly. Otherwise, we can't really achieve the key objective. Culture. We already had a discussion about culture mean norm value, think globally, act locally. Culture is very sensitive. Your communication need to be accordingly. So IBM is in 170 countries. So think about how these multinational companies are successful. They are helping local people, hand pump schemes, washing hand, liquid, Unilevers, food bank schemes, the Lever Brothers and various other companies. So why becoming successful? Because they understand the culture, they empower the employees, and they're making the strategy for it. So that is we need to be not work against the local culture, where in the favor of the local culture, because make the product, So Unilever comprise of HR practices aligned with the culture values. So when we say vegetarian food in the vegetarian countries, we think about halal food in those countries, those like that type of. So we can think about, in according to the cultural sentiments. So you have to understand these and to be look around. So we can look around P1, review the HP contribute implies engagement and improve the sustainability. We can look around organizations such as University itself. Contribute implies engagement and improve sustainable performance. University Online. Introduce the University Online is the educational institution offer the range of online courses which we can look around, and then we can look around high performance working. The UK Online is implemented through the strategic approach, integrating the various parties to enhance the employees' engagement and organization performance. And then employees empowered, because employees is encouraged to participate in the decision-making process. Continuous learning, the university is offering its employees, different courses, encouraging them to, and the robust performance management system. Management is placed, the clear performance metrics which we can measure the performance again, and ultimately we can employees can be rewarded. Flexible work arrangement, of course, those people can work online, offline at their own places, and collaborate cultures where everyone has the right and cross-functional team to be achieve the desired objective. So that's, we have collaborative cultures in place in the organization, which is teamwork and cross-functional team to be encouraged. So we have different departments, so increase the job satisfaction and motivation, which we said we can look around the hierarchy of needs theory, we can look around the team, Tuckman and enhance the communication and performance, improve the work-life balance. That is quite crucial because not only the work, but giving the people flexibilities in and contribution to high performance sustainability at the university, high performance productivity and efficiency, empower the people and motivate employees, enhance the quality education ultimately, which is happening through and we continuous reflection and bringing and improving things and competitive advantage because we won the award of best digital company delivering online courses and we've been listed on. So that's is continues improving and bringing the competitive advantage. Sustainable growth, of course we are focusing on 3 P's. We're looking the changeable market and ultimately high performance working the university online significant contribute to employees engagement, sustainable business performance. So we can look around how we can do it and why the important which we implement same model, high performance working in team to at university, which is bringing the benefit, implies engagement and satisfaction, surveys increasing the commitment and people working longer with the same organization. Improve the quality education, the benefit to which is improving, continue the professional development. Of course, justification of higher quality education is the crucial and ultimately increase the productivity and innovation. Innovation means we are looking new ideas. We've been integrated with various organizations and equality is a high performance practices such as collaborative working environment, inclusive decision making, and enhanced organization equalities, which is promoting quick and effective response changes to the market. And justification equalities mean crucially adopting and involving the student needs and technology advancement and embedding the new tools, like various tools we use, and that's helping to improve the productivity. Any question, please? These are all the models being contextualized to university itself. And stronger implies and retention attraction is always retaining skill, enhance organization reputation through benefit and justification, and sustainable, which we can look around these is quite crucial, which we need to be look around sustainability and balance performance. Any question, please?
No question. Thank you.
Okay. Then we can look around next real world example of university, which we can HP in action, continuous professional development. We have a CPD session, implies empowerment, institution encourage staff to participate in decision making and flexible working arrangement, uh, recognizing an important of work-life balance. University online provide flexible working hours and remote working. So that's we have to look around, and then we have a conclusion which we can conclude. A numerous benefit enhanced implies performance and benefit of collective work. So these are some examples which we can look around. Please, we always have a criteria, the distinction criteria, which if you including different authors' view on these, you applying the models to and you're looking and comparing implies engagement, which we said, high performance, which we have different theories, self-determination theories suggest autonomy and involvement in decision making will increase the motivations. Not only the money is the motivator factors, but we have the other working environment culture is also motivators. Continuous learning, of course, the theory is a human capital, and ultimately practicing the training and assess of online courses, which is provide and implies are more engaged and perceive opportunities, and ultimately this will increase the productivity. So these are all the models is being, and if you want to work towards toward the distension criteria, goal setting theory, there is a we can clearly goals it need to be smart, and we do the appraisal against reward and recognition system. Equity theory, which is mean shares and reward as bringing capital, that's bring, and the competitive advantage which implies engagement, implies commitment, implies So these ultimately leads, so the key things today which we discuss. Okay, so key model really is good to look around. We had the model instrument, team building. Team building, we can look around the Belgian team, and we can look around the Maslow need theory. We can look around the capital theory. We have the cultures. We have half cultural dimensions. Yes, please, these all we can look around these, these are the key points, and we focus on high performance working, and we discuss about Henry Ford coming together to the beginning, keeping together the progress, and we link to the CPD continues. So these were the key points, which we can look around and explore. So the good website is, please, if you want to, any theory you type next to that, if you write tutor to you, website is quite good. Or we can say Kaplan. Kaplan is the publisher. If I want to search about Hofstede, so in the Google search, yes, I can quick show you, and that's, we can further enhance our understanding of these, and then of course, we can look around. Okay, so I'll show you here, or we summarize and we finish. Okay, so we can say so Hofstede cultural dimension in Kaplan. Kaplan is, you will see organization cultures, and this is a Kaplan knowledge bank. Kaplan is a publisher who published. So what is the culture? Yes, you will see there. These are all the component of culture. And then if you want, these are all the authors who gave the theories about cultures. I can look around Hofstede cultural dimension, which we said. So it's quite good to individualism, collectivism, power distance. So it's good to be look around these. We mentioned these models, yes. So that's, which we can, and then the following lesson, of course, will enhance. So any question from anyone?
Not really. Can you please scroll up? I read down some of those laws you just wrote. I read what you've written down there.
Sorry.
Just scroll down. I read those points you've typed down.
Oh, okay, sure. So
From there, it's okay.
So yeah, it's a lesson recorded, yes. So you'll get the recording as well. So these are the key points,
I'll get the recording.
we can focus on, and these theories we can explore are on just in the YouTube, say lectures on further enhance. But these all the resources available are Moodle page as well, and so we further upload more resources for you. And please, this we can get the concept, and then of course we'll in our assignment we can embed these according to the scenario, and we'll carry on doing delivery, and then we'll do the last lesson assignment discussion, how we can address all these theories into actual practice. So thanks for attending, and the next lesson will go through LO2, and have a lovely weekend. Hope so weather will be nice here, and here is at the moment it's sunny. Never knows what will be happening next minute. The UK weather is always okay. Any
Okay, but no question.
more questions? Thank you. We'll see you and speak to you all tomorrow. And
Okay,
have a good
bye. Okay, you too.